Welcome back to Let's Play Lufia 2, Rise of the Sinistrals. We are about to fight the Tarantula, but before I do so, I'll grab a piece of treasure I forgot to pick up. The flame fruit. And I should probably equip the Bug Crush on Insect Crush on Maxim and the Aqua Whip on Thea. And that should probably do it. Now we're off to fight the boss. The Tarantula is considered to be one of the hardest bosses in the game because of the poison shower and paralysis attacks he has, and also because he can summon even more minions, which makes it even harder. Let's see how he'll treat us. Your best bet's to go all out. He's weak to fire, and his minions will be also. And even though the Bug Insect Crush damage may seem low, it's pretty decent. And Guy's Blaze Attack deals massive amounts of damage. Blaze runs, and I'll just use Maxim to kill the spider and Guy to normally attack. Due to the Tarantula's high defense, Maxim will be able to kill the spider, but won't be able to really harm the boss. And like this guy is paralyzed, so you would need a mystery pin to heal it, which I haven't bought. And you have a chance to heal yourself at the end of every turn, or if you get attacked. Spiderweb lowers agility by a fourth. And as you can see, Guy regained his mobility. Another poison shower. He should be close to getting killed now, because the blaze attack will probably deal another 400 or 500 damage. And there we go. Pretty easily this time. I've had it far worse. Tia gets a pretty nice level up. But as you can imagine, getting either Tia or Maxim paralyzed and him summoning a few minions, you get overrun. And during the fight, the ruby apple broke, which turned out to be a glass apple, as you'll see here. Big story plot, completely unrelated to the main story. And we get the ruby apple. And luckily this cave is pretty small, so running out isn't really an issue. Unless you run into a group of bats. And there we are. Make your way back to Clemento. And go see Jared. No, not yet. Go see Rocky. Yeah. And you get a lot of money. Quantity doesn't really show itself. You don't know how much it is. And you go to Jaffe and give him the money. The still unknown amount. And Tia is overly excited because she got an earring. Yeah, a jewel even. Completely useless piece of equipment. Then go to the temple, shrine thing, and make your way to the next town. Parcelyte, where you will see the boys you've also seen in the intro playing around with Lemmy. And just like in the intro, Sealand shows up and scares off the boys. And let's see if there's anything useful at the shop here. Francisca. New armor. And this is probably a useful helmet to keep. Or at least it's the same as the Fury helmet. Not worth buying. Let's go to the fortress. Castle. And as you now see, it's not just Sealan, it's Commander Sealan. Commander of the Parcelyte army even. And the first thing you're gonna do is ignore Tia and go to the throne room. And then speak to the king. We've been informed by the King of Valence that you are a mighty warrior, and he has a favor to ask. The Treasure Sword Shrine is where you will have to find his beloved sword, and I will accept. And Sealan is also requested to go with Maxim. Quite reluctantly, Sealan will accept the king's order, not you. And she joins the party. Sealan, just like Tia, is a caster. It's quite obvious. Has almost as high intellect. It's far slower, but she'll quickly gain more speed. And she'll probably become one of your most favorite party members. She'll be your main healer for the rest of the game, pretty much. And we're off to the treasure shrine. And these puzzles are so annoying. The Undead Ring changes your weapon element to Holy. And is suggested for Guy. I'll just fight these now. So they won't get in the way. And these are the same enemies as the one you fought in the Alun's cave, though they can't summon any companions. They do get 2 turns. They're really bashing Blaze this turn. I'll just give Maxim the kukri again. bit higher attack. Let's see. Do that. No. Nope. These puzzles are so annoying. Just use fire spells to take these out fast. The guy does massive amounts of damage to these. Guy gets a level up, and Sealant gets a level up, and that's quite an insane level up in my opinion. Almost 7 to all stats. And I'll just kill you two. And these wood golems have an incredibly high amount of defense. They're pretty much resistant to all sorts of damage, except fire. And they have a chance at dropping secret food. Let's see. Move this one. Then move this one. Now all the way back down. To get the gold rapier. That goes to Maxon. Has a 3 times more damage ice attack. Now you move this one, go back down, go all the way around, trigger this one, go back around again. And you get through the anger brace and the sword key. If I recall correctly, the anger brace is attack up. Not totally sure. Would make sense though. Level up for Blaze. Yeah, increases attack power. I'll just give that to Guy. I don't know if there's anything on the other side of that door, so... let's see. I'll just use the reset to reset the room. And go up to the right, and then go all the way across after getting ambushed. Oh, and if you get ambushed, your party members will change their rows, and the weaker ones will be in the front and the stronger ones will be in the back. It's not a huge issue, but it could potentially be lethal. What's up here? Takes you back around, I guess. Drop down. Try getting it in first. Use flash on the Regal Goblin. Don't know if they're weak to it, I don't think so. It deals decent damage. And these orcs have a chance at dropping a speedy helmet, jet helmet. Forget its name. In case you want the second one. Level from Maxim, pretty bad yet again. And a round shield. I suppose I'll just gaff that the Maxim. Push those blocks. Go up and go outside. And I suppose we can already advance through the dungeon right now. Small gauntlet here. It's good for leveling up a bit. Now that you have 4 party members, it feels like less of a waste to level up a bit. Tier level up. Decent enough, I suppose. Just spam some magic. And Slan is already faster than Guy is. So she caught up pretty fast. And one more. And Maxim's weapon is a cold weapon, which means undead enemies are quite resistant to it. Excuse me. Which makes these fights a bit longer. The Blaze seems to do a decent job at smashing their heads in with his tail. And a 400 damage hit from Guy, that's pretty nice. I see. It goes up. I want it to go down first. There we go. And in this treasure chest you will find a bedrock. Adds a very little defense, some attack and some agility. I'll give that to Guy. Slan doesn't really need the attack. Go down. Go right. And there's a hidden area here with the mind ring. That's a decent ring for Sealant because it increases int by even more, and its IP attack is stronger, which is incredibly useful at this point because you cannot have access to that particular spell yet. And the bridge puzzle, it can be broken by bombs. Place a bomb here and a bomb there. Move, slash, move, and you're on the other side. Some more rooms with monsters. I'll just kill a few. And these are pigs. Oink. Pigs wielding hammers and axes. I'd be scared. And that should finish off the last one. A level for Guy and a level up for Sealant. Not quite as awesome as last time, but still decent. And Blaze gets a horrible level up. That means he's ready for his next form, which I will get him to in the next, or one of the next videos. And personally, I like these puzzles a lot, even though some of them can give you quite a lot of trouble. These two are pretty easy, but the last one is pretty tricky. This should do it. And then here we have a healing spot and a save slot, which means I will see you next time.